Peppermint Patties.
Yum.
My first thing I'm going to do is soften my butter. Okay, now this is called Party Mints. This is Party Mints in our Dining on a Dime Cookbook, Volume 1, page 332. For the next edition, we need to just change the name to Peppermint Patties. Just say copycat. We were so paranoid about getting what, copyright, trademark infringements and all that when we first did our book. All right, the recipe calls for 1 egg white or meringue powder. I just put 4 tablespoons of butter in there instead. And now I'm going to add my powdered sugar. Oops, I got a thing in my powdered sugar. Why are you laughing at me?
Measure, measure, measure. I'll just dump the rest in there.
Can you see all the comments coming now?
It's candy, people. Come on.
Well, it's not rocket science either. And for everyone complaining that I don't give the measurements, it's right there in the description. As always, in case I forget. Okay, then your pure peppermint extract. Now, these are going to be chocolate mint for St. Patrick's Day. Maybe if I can get the green open. Is there any green to be had? Ugh, almost. Go! Okay, I may have to get out my other stuff and see. We'll see how dark this is first. See how thick we're getting here. I need just another tablespoon of butter, but I need it together because sometimes it'll start coming together and form your patties. It just needs to be worked around. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. It's 25% off now. Okay, this is March 7th. We have 10 days till St. Patrick's Day. And here's a shot of what it looks like out my window this morning. And tomorrow it's supposed to be 51. How many inches do you think we got last night, dear?
Probably 8.
Oh, that's it?
It might have been more.
Oh, my bird bath looks like it's got 2 feet on it.
Do you want me to go get a shot of that?
I got it already. You think only 8 inches?
Yep.
No, gotta be more than that. My bird bath alone has like 18 to 2 feet.
I don't know, it could be more.
And my bird bath is a good way to tell because it just piles on the bird bath. Not that bird bath, but
oh,
the other bird bath.
Well, that's what I get for.
Doesn't that look like closer to 2 feet?
Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. Yeah, looks like a giant mushroom.
I added another tablespoon of butter. Okay. Now you could add milk if you want, but I'm just doing butter. And just keep mixing it around until it gets mixed.
It smells really good.
Does it smell St. Patrick's Day-ish?
Mm-hmm.
not coming together, so I'm just gonna add just a touch of milk.
Can you add the coconut milk so we can eat them? Actually, I probably shouldn't eat them anyway.
No, because then it'll taste like coconut.
What's wrong with that?
Coconut peppermint. That would be a little weird, I think. I don't know, guys. Comment and see if Mike's idea of coconut peppermint. Mike and I are dairy free, but
Oh, the one.
okay.
I forgot that one I have is almond and coconut together.
Yeah, you could probably just do almond milk if you wanted.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay, now that green is not getting mixed in very well, so let me try, see if... All right, so now all you do is break it into little pieces. Now, you can roll it into truffles like this, or you can smush it into patties like that.
Which is what you always do.
Which is what Mom always did, but I don't have to do it like Mom did. But that's the way peppermint patties really look, so I could do it like Mom did. But maybe I'll be a rebel and make circles instead. I don't know. Is this like cutting the end off the ham? Because Grandma always cut the end off the ham because her pan was too small.
Maybe, but if you made these into balls, they might roll off the plate and off the floor. And then if you had a dog, which we don't,
Yeah,
your dog would snap it up.
that's funny.
Be good for the diet plan, I guess.
I guess. That's it. Then I'm just going to roll all these out. We're going to stick them in the freezer for about 15 minutes, and then we'll dip them.
Pretty cool.
Now, I will say at Christmas, we just leave these white, but you could make them red too if you wanted. And for our family, because we have so many people, we make like a double, triple, quadruple batch. We make a lot of peppermint patties. This is probably the family's favorite candy. I would
It
say
is
this
amazing. It's really good. It tastes just like the York Peppermint Patties.
Okay, we're going to take these and let them freeze. And since it is March in Wyoming,
It's March in Wyoming.
I am going to set them out here and let them get frozen. We got just a slight amount of snow, dear.
Just a slight amount. Wow. It's funny how it's deeper on the side where it drifts.
Yes. Gotta love Wyoming. Okay, so this is almond bark. All it is chocolate with palm oil in it. Let's see, palm oil. Let me make sure. Yes, palm oil, which makes the coating harder. I'm gonna throw this in the microwave and let it melt. Go just a minute more. How many sayings do people have like that? I'm just gonna go a minute more, or
You said I'm going to go a minute more, and then you press start
30
on
seconds.
30 seconds.
I know, how many people do that? Okay, I got asked where I got this. A viewer sent this to me from Amazon, so I will link it in the description below. And my favorite microwave popcorn / candy dipping bowl. I love it because it's got the curved sides, so the candy doesn't, the chocolate doesn't spread out. It stays nice and pooled at the bottom. Except it's not quite melted. Okay. Yeah, let's see. How did I do it the other day? It was dip. Of course, the very first thing I pick up the huge piece of chocolate that's not
part of it.
Melted.
Oh.
Oh, seriously, Tara. See, mine is more of a cooking comedy show than a how to cook show right here.
Yep.
Just to show that you can just keep forging on and you can still get it.
If you don't like this brand of comedy, keep scrolling.
Yeah. Oops. I always think it's funny how people say, well, I'm not watching you ever again because you touched your nose or something like that, which normally I try not to when I'm cooking. Maybe I do because I found out today I have severe allergies, or yesterday, I found out yesterday I have severe allergies. But
you're allergic to Mike.
I'm allergic to Mike. All that loving is just too much for me to handle. But people say, well, I'm unsubscribing or I'm not watching, as if I really care. It's like, okay, fine. I think there's enough other people that appreciate that I'm just, let's just get it done kind of a gal cooking.
I think it's funny the ones that say, I'm unsubscribing because I don't like your sense of humor. I'm like, and you should really change your sense of humor. I'm like, but that's the number one reason why people say it like us.
That's funny.
Can't please everyone.
No, you cannot.
Shouldn't even try.
If your mama is no longer with you, I'm your mama telling you can't please everyone. Just don't worry about it. Okay, all you moms out there, give all the younger ones your best mom advice. What's your best dad advice, dear?
Don't mess up your kids. Don't be so perfectionist with them. Teach them how to do stuff and let them mess up.
Oh, man, these helicopter parents, my goodness.
Kids learn best by not being... Kids learn to be anxiety if parents are too perfectionist.
Yes. Sometimes you just got to learn to live with your anxiety. You know?
Let your kid make mistakes. Let your kid make this kind of chocolatey thing, and then afterwards, when it's dry, it'll look perfect anyway.
There you go. See?
And so what the kid does doesn't look perfect. Actually, it's funny because the kids that our kids' what they seem to notice about me is I'm relaxed compared to what they're used to, which is ironic since we've been told that we're too strict.
I know. So here's my advice. Relax. Everything doesn't need to be perfection. Your kids need to do chores, and your kids don't need to be in sports.
And your kids need to have a financial investment in everything that you spend a lot of money on.
Your
for them.
kids need to start paying for their own cell phone bill when they're 16 and driving. Moms, stay home and raise your own kids. Oh my goodness. I've been watching these boundaries videos. This lady does advice for boundaries for people. And do you know what the number one problem is with the whole boundaries thing? Is the grandparents or the parents writing in complaining about problems with daycare. So if the parents would just stay home and raise their own kids, learn to live frugally, then they wouldn't have near as many problems with everything if they would just do that one simple thing, which isn't necessarily simple, but can very easily be done, yes, even in 2025.
if you buy your kids something like a car, make sure that they pay for half of it at least,
Yep.
if not the whole thing.
Yep.
Otherwise, they won't appreciate
kids,
it.
Yeah, we give our kids a $3,000 car allowance because the first two had to drive an hour to school each day. So because their school was an hour away, we told them we'd give them enough for a clunker. So we give all of our kids $3,000 to start with a car. That's a clunker that'll get them back and forth to school. And then they pay for any upgrades.
But if they don't have any investment in it, they will always
They won't take care
demand
of it.
more and not come and complain about stuff.
Okay, so now we're gonna go let these harden, and then we'll be right back and Mike will taste test. This will literally take like 2 minutes. All right, here they are. Now, if you get a little pooling, just break it off, but doesn't that look delicious?
It does look delicious.
Okay, let me get these on the plate and then I'll have Mike taste test. You know what you need to do? You need to start telling everyone when they ask what is your job, you need to say, I'm a professional taste tester. You should. That would be hilarious to see what people say. Huh?
And a hand model. No,
And hand model.
I do expressions for YouTube thumbnails.
That's funny. Now, what I should have done was got some, oh, I should have. Well, I'll do the truffles that way. Okay, we'll leave these ones just plain and then I'll decorate the next batch of truffles that way. Okay, how about we do that? Here, get it all spiffy.
Half of the enjoyment of eating is smelling the food.
It is.
Which is why I don't like fish.
Does it taste like St. Patrick's Day?
That's grand. Oh, happy days. That's really good.
Oh, listen to you. This is why your parents pick who you marry, folks. Show the inside real close. Oh, that's a good thumbnail. Too bad we're not using that now.